myself and Mr. Courtright. Say hi, Courtright. We are going on a trip to southern Ohio to do at least one night, maybe 2 nights of winter camp. We're going to go to Shawnee State Forest. We may do a portion of the backpacking trail. There's some other trails down there as well. This is the Shawnee State Forest. State Forest, not to be confused with National Forest. Shawnee State Forest in Ohio here. West Portsmouth to be exact. And it is cool and wet. But considering it's first week of January, it's not bad. It's only like 50 some degrees. There's supposed to be 70% chance. It looks like 100% chance to me. First hill. The goal is to do about 8 miles today. So I'm guessing we're moving decent pace, 1.5 miles to 2 miles per hour. We should get there around 3 or 4. There'd be one heck of a view from here. More so up there, but that almost looks like it's a trail in there, but I don't think it is. We're probably somewhere here where my thumb's at. There's a road. I don't know. The road should be up that way. This is where the creek goes, but that's pretty well worn in there. So, I don't know. Weird. Yeah, 'cause it looks like there's another trail other than the trail we're on. Alright, well, let's go up the hill. We dropped down a little bit, but not much. I don't think we dropped much more than, I don't know, 50 to 100 feet. But now we're at a lower spot. But weird thing is, like especially about elevation here in southern Ohio, we're actually higher in elevation than where we started. But as you can see, you know, it looks like we're low. We're not that low. Look at that hilltop right there. That's only maybe, I don't know, 300, 400 feet above where we're at. So we're probably about 200 feet would be my guess above where we started. This trail for like the last, I don't know, mile or more has been flat. I picked the right place to go. I mean, the beginning was pretty steep. Oh, we made it to the road already. I didn't even notice it. The trailhead's over there. Pretty sure, yeah, it's over there. You can see it. Resource management. They're cutting down way too many trees. Is all. Looks like we're close to Camp 5, but we want the one beyond that. Camp 6 maybe? Okay. Okay. So we're at this road right here. So we're gonna go up. Camp 5 is up there. And then multiple trails, and up around. Wow. What is it from Camp 5 to Camp 6? 3.4 miles. So we're 4 miles? Okay. So we're 4 miles away from where we're gonna camp, pal. Well, we ran into a little problem. You might be able to hear it. There is a creek right here that runs parallel to the road, and it was fairly deep. I would guess it's maybe a foot to even 2 feet in spots. And we had to cross over here. Well, you know, it was too deep. It would be over my boots. And we went further down the creek at a bend where it was shorter. It's okay, puppy. Usually when you go around a bend, it's going to be deep, but it's going to be narrow. So we found a spot right before the bend where, man, he's got to shake off, where it wasn't as bad. I mean, it's still deep. I mean, I got a little bit over my boots, not much though. Yeah, I got tears in my gaiters. I'm gonna have to replace these. Yeah, so that's, thanks. Yeah, that's where water's getting in. So I got a little wet, but not bad. Not as bad as it could have been. Man, I really shredded these. I've had these for a long time. These REI soft shell gaiters. They're pretty good though. So I'll just replace them. So I got across, then he got across. Now, fortunately for me, he's only 75 pounds, and I think his pack is about 10 pounds. So lifting him up over the berm was lifting up 85 pounds, huh, buddy? And yeah, had to lift him up. I don't know, the berm was a good 4 feet high and muddy, and I'm in the creek, so I'm, you know, picking him up and lifting him up and over, which wasn't too bad, was it, buddy? Courtright doesn't mind it, so Courtright's a good boy. So we're gonna have our lunch since it's about that time. I think it's about 12:30. So I've got a super protein cookie and some spicy Thai chili. That's tuna. So, all right, Courtright, what do you think, buddy? We've done almost 5 miles. That way is Camp 5. You can see the sign, Camp 5 water. We're not going to go that way though. We got to get further down the road, so we're going down this double track. Camp 6 is 3.4 more miles. That's where we're camping. So, yeah, you can see on the map, that's where we're at right there. And this horse trail is double track. Then we'll go downhill. The thing that kind of sucks is we're going to be on that creek, and I hope that is not deep. I just hope it's, you know, long and narrow, because I don't want to cross another creek like we did earlier. The route I took was a good route, so it kind of took us in the right direction. Yeah, I think we're a half a mile on this double track road. This is actually a technically it's a horse trail, even though it's a double track road. It's a forestry road. So yeah, this isn't bad. Boy, it was cold up there for a minute. There's trash all over the place. I try to pick it up when I can, but man, I mean, I just don't have enough pockets, and there's just so much. Hand warmers, water bottles, you know, I just leave it near the road there. So here's the sign. So way to the trail in 6. That's where we're heading. This next 3 miles may only take us maybe an hour. I mean, you can see a little bit. It's supposed to clear up, and I'm hoping it does, because it would be nice. Well, we hit the connector trail here off of that 2-track, and it's sleeting on us now. So yeah, you can probably see it getting soaking wet and sleeting. So the temperature's dropping a little bit, and we've probably got about 2 more miles, at least 2.5, to get to our camp. I want to get down there as quickly as possible. We're going downhill to where the camp's gonna be. It's gonna be down, so as long as we're not soaking wet. Come on, puppers. Don't want to get him dry. He's soaking wet. Get him all dried up. Get his jacket on him. Yeah, this is pretty miserable. I was hoping this rain would stop, and it stops off and on, but then it picks back up. And I did not bring extra clothing this time, or a change of clothing rather. Normally I do at winter camp for just these reasons, but I didn't. So, you know, just trying to save weight. Should have just ditched the water, because there's tons of water out here. Could have just filtered, but either or. Trying not to get soaking wet this time or fall in. Floating log. Oh, here we go. We're here. Finally made it to the campsite. However, according to where they want you to be is on the other side of this big creek. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to avoid the rules for once. Yeah, and the creek isn't deep. It's maybe 6 inches or so, 6-8 inches, but I mean, this is good. The trail's right there. We're up above the trail. There's a trashy mess right in there. It's horrible, where his pack is. So we've got a little bit of cover here. I kind of like this spot. I don't see anything big that's gonna fall down on us. It's all relatively healthy stuff, so that's good. So we're gonna set up camp right in here. It's pretty flat. May look a little slopey on camera, but it's actually not bad right here. Courtright is napping. We got up at about 7, and it's about 7:20 right now. So what we're going to be doing is picking up all our gear, and hopefully we'll be out of here. I mean, ideally by 8:30. Probably not. Probably be 9, which is a little bit later than I was hoping. Courtright's in nap town. He's still sleeping. So yeah, we gotta pick up all our gear, get something to eat real quick, and then hike on out of here. I think we're about 8 miles out, So being about 8 miles out is going to take some time to hike back. All right, getting ready to break down the tent here pretty soon. We're going to get something to eat, aren't we, Courtright? This is a really cool spot. Problem with this spot is, though, they want you to be on the other side of the creek, and that kind of sucks because we were soaking wet. Cooler out this morning, but no rain, and it's a little cloudy, but not bad. It doesn't look like rain clouds. So we're getting the gear together and getting him around. He's taking a poop. Getting the gear around, getting him around. He liked his little nest I built for him in the tent. We didn't manage to get gear around and leave 8:45, so I wanted to get out at 8:30, which would have been an hour and a half to get up, get everything together and out. I didn't even eat. I mean, that's the problem. I got so much crap that I don't know, I need to pare my stuff down, figure out what I need and what I don't need. But this wintertime camping, you have to bring more stuff, especially when you have a puppy dog. We got out of the low area and you can see the trail right here. So I think we're about to get to the road, where we're going to take the road for a little bit. Then we have to make a decision on whether or not to continue on the trail or let's take the road. I would prefer taking the trail. Yeah, I can see the road. The road's over there, and we're going to be going this way. The horse trail that we want to take is probably going to be like this. Only better, it's going to be a 2-track. So maybe pretty fast, and then like a mile downhill. So we may say, you know, go ahead and take the trails. I mean, it's going to be pretty fast. My goal is to be where we're at now by 11. I'll check my watch here in a second. I got a feeling it's around a little after 10, like maybe a quarter after 10. So, yeah, got snowy out here. Where we're at, it was nice and damp. A lot of water. These ridges, man, all kinds of snow. All right. Marker says 2.1, no horses. Well, there have been horses on here. My watch says 2.26. It just turned 2.26. So over this way, Courtright. So yeah, with all the walking back and forth we did. Come on, Courtright. Okay, so that's the way to the other camp, which we're not going. So, it's okay, puppy. We're right here. We're gonna take this road up and around, and I'll make a decision on whether or not we're gonna take this green trail, which is a horse trail, because we are parked over here. So, and it's 10:05. We did not have this view yesterday at all that rain and sleet. Here is the first horse trail. So we passed this and then we'll go to the next one. Whew. Yes, this is the little Smokies. Yeah, that's probably the ridge that the backpack trail goes on. We made it to the bridle trail. See, I think we're gonna go down this way. Pension Hunters. Remain open now to February 3rd. Blah blah blah. Drive drone risk. The McEltree Bridle Trail. This is 3.7 miles long. Whoa. We're gonna probably take about 2 and some change. This is the trail right here. We can go straight down and then over. It's like 10 till 11. So yeah, I mean, we can stay on this road and probably be done by 10 or by 12:30. I think maybe we can make this by 1, I think. Yeah, this is going to be for sure. This is going to be at least 2 miles, and then the route down is, that route down's at least a mile and a half. So I'm guessing we got about a 2 to 2.5 mile hike on this double track. I mean, this will be quick. Not as fast as the road, but fast enough. Look at that view. That road was it was a road walk. It's fast, but it's actually hard on my feet. I'd rather be on this than that hard-packed road. This is nice and muddy. So, yeah, a couple more hours and we'll be back at the truck. We've gone down 2 miles, so we're looking for the backpack trail. Hopefully we run into the backpacking trail here in the next half mile. That's what I'm hoping. Alright, here's our trail. Courtright knows it's our trail. Yeah, you're on the right trail, buddy. About 2.4 miles to the hiking trail. We have 1.25 miles, if that. And it's going to be mostly downhill. This is a little bit of a grade here, but yeah, down to there's another campsite I stayed at a couple years ago. I think there's a video of that on Arc Hunter. I thought this would be easier. It is not. We came uphill, and what's happening is, I guess I didn't realize it. I'm coming. What I didn't realize is there are spurs along this trail. So every single one, go underneath, Pop. Every single one that you hit, you have to go up about 50 to 100 feet. So you go down from the spur you just got, and then up to the next spur, and then down to the next one. So it's up and down. It's a roller coaster. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, this is campground 4. It's a nice campground. It's actually really close to where we parked. I think we stayed here 4 or 5 years ago. It was actually the first time that I was ever at Shawnee for camping and backpacking. Been here for orienteering, but it's a different story. But yeah, I don't remember if Courtright was with us then or not. If he was, he would have been real young. I don't I don't think we would have brought him, but might have. That's a trail to something. There's a sign. That might be an old trail. It's not the new trail. It's not the new trail, not the one we were on.